Hello, everyone. We're excited to be entering the 7th week of our REYES programming. Last week, we had some excellent sessions about design thinking, Python, math and TICS, as well as an undergraduate experience panel. This coming week, we have some really excellent sessions, and we want to take this opportunity to introduce those sessions to you. Raul?
All right, thanks, Carol. So as you can see, we have a packed schedule for the whole week. Let me walk you through the first 3 activities. The first of these is going to be a panel in Spanish for a program that we have in collaboration with UNAM, which is the largest university in Mexico, where they bring students either to Jefferson Lab or other labs around the world to do a summer research experience. And so we're going to be hearing stories directly from the students that have been able to participate in this activity. They'll be joining us from different institutions around the world. So this is bound to be really exciting. After that, we're going to have a local expert, Carlota Andres, who is a postdoc fellow at Jefferson Lab. She's going to be telling us about how do we study the proton, and in particular, how do we look inside the proton, which is the simplest of all atomic nuclei. She's actually now a Marie Curie fellow and is going to be moving to Europe to pursue that fellowship. And so it's a real privilege to be able to have her give a talk before she leaves. After that, we're going to continue with our Python for Physics course. This week, we've been able to introduce concepts in calculus to those of you that have no calculus background. So hopefully that was useful. We started talking about differential equations. This week, you're going to hear a talk about introduction into quantum mechanics. This is going to be from Dr. Aslan, who's one of our TAs. She's a postdoc at Jefferson Lab. And in the second week, we're going to be doing a little bit of modeling of pandemics. So we're going to be solving the differential equations that describe the evolution of infectious diseases, which is quite relevant for what we're living in right now. So that's going to be quite fun and exciting. So please join us for that. The next session is one that my colleague, Giovanna Gennard, is going to tell you all about.
Thanks, Raul. So in this session, you're going to get advice from Career Development Services Director Bill Means on how to best take advantage of your student experience. And this is really going to help you prepare for a career after college. So I encourage you to stop in and get some great advice and tips to prepare you for a successful career.
Moderated by my colleague, Carol Considine, and she's going to tell us all about it.
We're really excited to have Debbie Waller do the entomology activity session for us. And she has great experience in forensic and medical entomology. And she has mentored several graduate and undergraduate students in research projects on this topic. So she's going to have great activities, and you're going to learn a lot from her. We're really excited to have her.
Great. So the next session is going to be by Nate Fender, who is a co-founder and COO of Ario, which is a virtual reality company, a local company here in Norfolk, Virginia. And so he's going to be telling us about the story behind Ario. So it's going to be quite engaging and interesting. So I encourage everybody to join us for that. The next session is going to be a panel that is going to be moderated by Giovanna. So she's going to tell us all about it.
That's right, Raul. So we're going to continue on our theme of entrepreneurship. And in this panel, we're going to hear from young entrepreneurs, perhaps just like you, who turn their passion into a product or a business. So if you're interested in innovation or entrepreneurship, I really encourage you to join us.
Great. And the next 2 sessions are going to be hosted by my colleague, Alan Mecca, and he's going to describe them for you.
Thanks, Raul. So, as Raul said, the next session is going to be a graduate student panel from graduate students, both within the College of Science and in the College of Engineering. This is a great opportunity to ask these students what grad school is like, how do you navigate grad programs, and also what the experiences for them have been at ODU. And we have a very diverse group of students from different programs within these colleges. And then, of course, I get to present my own presentation. So I really encourage you all to join me on Friday at 1 p.m. where I will be talking about my research on identity development. We all go through the process of trying to figure out who we are and where we come from. And that's really what my work has been focused on. And particularly, I'm going to be talking about my recent research focusing on personal identity, cultural identity, and military identity among veterans. So please join me.
Great. And the last session of the week is going to be moderated by Carol, who's going to tell you all about this, and then she's going to take us out on this video.
So we're really excited to have Fred Dobbs, who's the professor and chair of Ocean and Earth and Atmospheric Sciences here at ODU, talk about plastic pollutions of the ocean. We know that it is harmful, has harmful effects on marine habitats, and that microplastics, pieces that less than 5 millimeters, are increasing of concern. So he will talk about the global budgets of plastics and plastic weights, concerns about ingestion of microplastics, and some known and unknowns of microplastics effects on organisms, including ourselves. So this is going to be a really interesting talk, and I really hope that you'll join us. So we are very excited again for the 7th week of REYES, and we're hoping that you'll join some of these great sections and take advantage of those opportunities. But we're also encouraging you to go back and watch recordings of our previous sessions. They're all available for you, and there's a lot of learning that can happen when you watch those sessions. We'll be sending information out this week on our badges, so look for that information and continue participating in REYES. Have a great week, and make sure that you're checking the ODU website and social media for updates in case we have some weather impacts. Thank you.